Welcome to Chelsea news video. There's a lot of news coming out. It's coming out every single minute at the moment. Jadon Sancho, we've got Ivan Toney, and a lot of updates on outgoings. But we're gonna scrap the structure. I've just got a load of stories, a load of transfer rooms, and we're just gonna go through them one by one. Starting off with Victor Osimhen. PSG could now apparently present a last-minute offer for Victor Osimhen by putting a £42 million to £50 million bid on the table, according to Dimarzio. But Fabrizio Romano, I just remembered, he came out earlier and said PSG, or was it yesterday, they will not be coming back in for Victor Osimhen. And it makes sense because Gonzalo Ramos got injured about a week ago, and they didn't put in another bid. They didn't pursue Osimhen, which kind of means if they would have gone in for Osimhen, that would have been the time to do it when the striker got injured. So yeah, PSG could apparently present a last minute offer, but Fabrizio said no. Fabrizio has also said that the Kepa loan to Bournemouth is getting closer. It's pretty much done. There is no buy option or obligation. It's just a straight loan, but his contract will be extended by 1 more year, so we could sell him for a fee next summer. I don't really know why he's going there because they literally have a decent goalkeeper in Neto already, so I don't really know why they're getting Kepa, but I don't know how many games he'll start. We'll have to see. Mike Penders has joined Chelsea, the Belgian, the next Thibaut Courtois. He's 19 years of age for a fee of about £17 million. Oh no, my lights turned off. Hold up, nah, we are good now. We're good. Mike there, right. Mike Penders, £17 million for the Belgian goalkeeper, 19 years of age, but he's going to be the next Courtois, so he's got a big future ahead of him, apparently, and he's going to go back on loan to Genk for the rest of the season. Next up, I thought this was interesting. Chelsea have banished about 13 first-team players, including Raheem Sterling, Ben Chilwell, Broja, Chalobah, David Fernando Lukaku, into a bomb squad, and apparently the PFA are trying to end this, and they want to banish the bomb squad. They want to put an end to it, which I thought was interesting, but that's it. Ivan Toney is a big story coming out today. Sky Cavi of Sky Sports came out and said live on air that Ivan Toney or Chelsea have made a move to sign Ivan Toney, and every kind of went crazy. No Fabrizio stuff, no David Ornstein stuff, so I don't really trust stuff until they confirm it. So I don't really know why that's come out. It's a weird one. It is a weird one, but we'll have to be patient. Ivan Toney to Chelsea will only happen if the transfer fee and wages are at a reasonable level, according to him. They are also working on deals for other targets. Osimhen has not been totally ruled out, but again, the numbers involved would have to be at a reasonable level. That goes against what he said earlier. He said Chelsea have made a move to sign Ivan Toney from Brentford. I got all excited, and he said he can see it being successful. He'll lower his wages. He'll fit into the wage structure. Won't be too much of a fee. But apparently he's been offered a Saudi Arabia contract worth 400k a week, and Brentford are holding up for £50 million. So I don't know why he was so optimistic about it. I don't know. I don't trust Sky all the time. Next up, Fabrizio said 41 minutes ago, after Kepa deal signed and Lukaku all sealed, Chelsea keep working on other solutions for several players, including David Datro Fofana. Fofana currently training with under-21 squad and available on the market for talks to follow in the next days. Chelsea exploring options. He apparently was close to a Leicester move, but I guess that never went through. Potentially it could before the end of the window. Here it is. Yeah, Chelsea have an interest in Ivan Toney, but the cost of the deal would determine whether Chelsea move ahead with the deal. Toney is set to earn up to 400k a week in Saudi if he chooses. Now, this was a big one that I just saw a minute ago. David Ornstein with a bomber. Jadon Sancho likely to exit Man United before deadline. Man United in talks with Juventus and Chelsea for a permanent /loan. Chelsea would probably need player to move the other way. Raheem Sterling most feasible, but a lot must happen for that to materialise. So Chelsea have been in talks with Man United for Jadon Sancho. I think he's a great player. I really do. And I think it just hasn't worked out for me at United. And I think if his potential could be unlocked, he could be really, like, we know that he could be a superstar. A superstar. But under the right manager. Is Maresca that guy? I don't know. But we have a lot of left wingers. I've just seen more. Man United. Wait, hang on. I've just seen some new updates. Dan Ashworth was in talks with Chelsea today over a sensational deal which would see Sancho join Chelsea and Sterling join Man United. Surely everyone from the outside, non-Man United fans and non-Chelsea fans. The light again, oh my goodness. What I was saying, surely everyone from the outside would agree that Chelsea would be getting the better half of the deal. We get rid of an aging Sterling, who's kind of been a bit lackluster, not great in front of goal for us anyway. To get an exciting not youngster, I guess he's like 23, 24 now. But someone with a higher ceiling, and he's younger, in Sancho. Surely everyone would agree. I mean, I guess it'd be complicated with swap deals. You need to agree a valuation for each player. But Man United have opened talks over a deal for Raheem Sterling, but will only progress in a swap for Jadon Sancho on their own terms. Chelsea have been long admirers of Sancho, who was born in London and started in the Watford Academy before his moves to Man City, Dortmund and United. Now, I do remember I have made a video way back in the day about why Sancho will join Chelsea. He's from London. He spoke about Frank Lampard before. I think he was a Chelsea fan growing up, but he ended up going to United. And it was a mistake. You can see it didn't work out for him for whatever reason. He performed well at Dortmund in their second half of last season, and he's a good player. You can see it in there. His stats do not lie. He has great take-on rates and stuff like that. He's a great dribbler, and his end product is great as well. It is understood that United sporting director Dan Ashworth was in dialogue with Chelsea earlier on Tuesday over a sensational package that would see Raheem Sterling and Jadon Sancho moving in opposite directions. Man United are determined to make Raheem Sterling's situation at Stamford Bridge work to their advantage by paying no outlay to land him. Now that is crazy. That is crazy. Because we've got the bomb squad, we basically said, we don't want you, we don't want you, we don't want you, we're going to sell you. We want to get rid of you. Other clubs, such as Man United, I have thought this, surely it would just depreciate their value. But United are saying, if you don't want him and you're desperate to get rid of him, because we've clearly pushed him out the squad, and we do not want him, we want to get rid of him due to his high wages. Surely that would depreciate his value. And right here, it says Man United are going to say, you're so desperate to get rid of him, we'll only take him for free. Which is great business for United. But what? Because no club is going to want Sterling. I don't know, these sporting directors, they don't want to pay any money for Sterling because Chelsea are desperate to get rid of him. It is, I guess it's the business. But we can't accept £0. We paid £45-50 million for him. That is crazy. Raheem Sterling to Manchester United for free. That's going to be the title of the video. Chelsea are prepared to listen to offers for Carney Chukwuemeka, according to The Athletic. Dominic Calvert-Lewin has come under some consideration for Chelsea. Everton have a long-term interest in Armando Broja, but need to raise funds to buy him. I do not want Dominic Calvert-Lewin, please. There is a possibility Trevor Chalobah might stay should Chelsea sell Axel Disasi. Now that's again with the bomb squad, forcing him out of the team. saying we do not want you here, which I don't agree with because Chalobah's done nothing wrong to deserve that. Sterling is on high wages, but Chalobah is just because he's he's from the academy. But yeah, so no club's gonna want to pay what Chelsea are after because we're forcing them out of the team. It's weird. And should we sell Axel Disasi? We could keep Trevor Chalobah. Like what I said at the start of the video about the bomb squads potentially being banned. I mean, maybe it'd be good. Maybe it'd be good because for Chelsea because Sterling to go for free. I mean, we've backed ourselves into a corner. What was the point of the bomb squad? Why don't you just train with him and then negotiate? OSIMHEN would prefer to join PSG, but Chelsea hope to convince him to move to Stamford Bridge. He ruled out a move to Saudi Arabia after turning down an offer from Al Ahly over the weekend. There's a lot of updates, and they're back to Mike Penders, and Sancho. Sterling to United for free would be crazy, but thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. Like and comment your thoughts on all the stories. Thank you for watching. Tune in tomorrow and goodbye.